So let's lay down the acrylic, starting with primary blue, deep green permanent, primary red, cadmium yellow medium U, titanium white, and Mars black. Alright, so we will start with the background. Let's mix red, green, blue, yellow, and touch up white. Alright, so let's grab our number 6 flat brush. Let's start painting. Let's load it up with this color and loosely brush it in. This is our very first layer, so the main goal here is just to block in and cover the whole canvas. No need for precise strokes yet. So again, a bit darker on this side, because we will be placing some tree trunks here later. So yeah, let's just completely block in everything here. Don't overthink it and just enjoy this first messy stage. So going back to our clean flat brush, and we will just repeat the process. Instead of trying to get it perfect in one layer, we build it up gradually. Each layer adds more strength to the color, more coverage, and it really makes the painting feel alive. We will be adding more layers on top later, and that's when we will start being more precise with our brush work. And now, we will move on to those little bokeh lights scattered throughout the scene. Still using our flat brush, load it up with this lighter shade. Just like that. Doesn't need to be exact. We want this to appear blurry and out of focus, almost like the light shining through the trees in the distance. So after that, let's clean the brush. For this step, we will use the darker colors we mixed. And from here, we'll slowly drag the brush downward to create a trunk shape. there. Then take some lighter tones. And this keeps the trunks looking a bit blurry. And remember, they don't all have to be the same width. Some can be thin, others thicker, some a bit darker, others a bit lighter, just to keep it natural and varied. Then, using this darkest color we mixed, we will layer it onto the trunks to deepen certain spots. Focus mainly on the middle part of the trees. Alright, so after that, let's clean the brush. Now we'll focus on the smaller, lighter bokeh spots. Those little accents that make the background sparkle. So yeah, just dab in some lighter tones, let them scatter naturally, and keep them soft around the edges. They don't need to be perfect circles. You know, having a few gathered in small groups makes it feel much more natural. Alright, so we're done with the background. Now we'll move on to the main subject, those beautiful falling autumn leaves. Alright, so let's grab our number 0 angle brush and start painting in the leaves. So we will start with the mid-tone color, using this nice orange as our base. And remember, you don't even need to outline each leaf perfectly. Just let the brush do the work. It doesn't need to be precise. The important thing is capturing the overall flow and direction of the falling leaves, not every tiny detail. For this, we will use the darker colors, something like deep orange. So yeah, by keeping the values of these leaves darker and more muted, they will sit quietly in the background and create that nice sense of depth. And again, once this dries, we will still come back with more layers and highlights. Again, just light strokes, a quick light stroke to make it look like it's floating down. Still, I'm basing this off from our reference photo. It's really helpful to glance back and forth, just to get a sense of where the clusters are sitting. Again, make sure to keep the corners of these leaves pointed. That sharp tip is what really sells the look of autumn leaves. And then let's add in this dark brown right on the uppermost part of these leaves. And as you can see, it instantly gives the leaves more depth. Then going back to the yellow orange. Let's add another one here. Another falling leaf. So let's just keep continuing by adding more layers with the same colors. Let's mix a bit of white here and just touch of red. There you go, and we will use this to brighten up some of those blurry leaves falling in the background. We're not going super bright here, just lifting them slightly. And start layering right on top of some of the leaves. And that little contrast within the same leaf makes it feel more three-dimensional. And again, we're using the same flick or tap lightly, so these highlights feel like it's sitting on the surface of the leaf, not covering it completely. After all the layering and building up, now we get to add this final pop that makes everything glow. So yeah, enjoy this stage, be playful with your strokes, and let the painting sparkle with these final touches of light. Then let's also add this slightly darker line right in the middle of the leaf, like the vein or the core shadow running through. Then finally, let's grab our small 00 round brush and apply the brightest highlights using this lightest yellow. And as we place these strokes, make sure the paint is a bit thicker. And also let's add some very tiny bits of leaves scattered all around. And finally, using this pure light muted blue, we will just enhance some of these bokeh lights in the background, just brightening them up a bit. Just a few gentle dabs here and there to bring back that hazy glow.